Hello, and welcome to another live stream here with me, Nikki Plays. I'm just making sure I've got the correct. There we go. Yep. So today we are continuing on with our PNGTuber design. Well, my PNGTuber design. First, I'm going to hide this one, and I'm just going to check. Yes, my mic is on today. So, yay! I managed to do it. And let me just do a couple more things before we get into the sketchy. Let's just do this. Pop you in there. It would help if I search for the right thing, because I'm trying to make sure everything is going right on my end, or on your end rather. Why? Oh, I forgot an eye. Let's try again. There we go. Okay, we'll pop there, and we'll quickly mute you so we don't have double up. Okay, yep, that's looking great. Yay! Alright, I'll bring up OBS now. Actually, I'm going to need my Miller note thing. So, yeah, so if we just do a quick drag you over to this screen. There we go. Bring up OBS again. Yay, there we go. And let's have a look. Yep, there we go. All sorted. And if I bring... Why I no find you? No, okay, I can't seem to bring up my actual close that a minute, open it again. Technical difficulties, there's always something. Window capture. There we go. Got it. I'll just bring you to the back. Yep. There we go. And if we hide that, we can see that. Yay! And if we make you a bit smaller, because you can't see all of it. Yeah, there's always something I forget to do. Yeah, there we go. So this is last week's stream, where I came up with what sort of things we're looking for. So what I did do was got reference images over here. Are you seeing my cursor? No. Well, bum. Oh well. So we've got all our reference images for koalas and cute anime koala girls. And then we've got my colour scheme, the sorts of colours I'm looking for, base colours and poppy colours. And then also some librarian inspired thingamies. Yeah, librarian style characters. Sorry, I've been at work all day and my brain is potato, like thoroughly not fully working. And here is my original. Oh, now my cursor pops in. Now here's the original, the me that I've got at the moment as my avatar. And then I've got a couple of channels, like I said last week, and they have all the different little accoutrements to go with what the channel is. So Explains is a lore channel, so she's got a book in that one. Plays is a gaming channel, so she's got a little headset on and her headphones, and then Does Stuff, which is this channel, which I'm sure you've seen, has a little person holding some fabric and some scissors, and she's ready to do snippies. But yeah, and then I also gathered together the reference images for koala, anime koala girls, koalas in general, and of course I had to have the scary one here. Like, you can't have a board with koalas without the terrifying koala person. But yeah, so we've got that, and I did a little bit more writing of what sort of things I'm like, expanding it from vibes and aesthetics here to that, and then we are on to drawing it in Critter. Now yes, I am doing a little bit cheating with the base pose, but that's mostly because when I tried to do it, it looked like this. Yeah, I haven't drawn digitally in a very long time. I think it's been about 10 years. More than that, actually. I drew it when I was in uni. But yeah, so I am a little bit out of practice. I have drawn physically with like analog with paper and pencil and that sort of thing more recently. I am more familiar with what I learnt to do. But yeah, so we're going to use the base pose, and for now we are going to hide that, and then we're going to work on this layer to do our sketchings. So we're going to go with a softish grey, yeah, and then on this one we're just going to reduce. Can we reduce the opacity? That's not how we do it. I'm still getting to grips with it. Oh, there we go. So if we just reduce the opacity there and there, and then yeah, and we'll zoom in a bit here. So we've got our reference guidelines. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I need to pan. Yeah, so we've got our reference guidelines. So if we go back to brush, well, sketchy pencil. Brush tool, there we are. I'm slowly getting there. I'm getting there. So we've got our basey dividey line here, and just on that layer, yeah, I'm gonna quickly erase my little figure because that's just going to be annoying. And we'll just quickly erase you. You were helpful when I needed you to be, but yeah, no more. What is it? Control space? Oh no, that's to rotate. Okay, that's helpful. And just control sure it's all out and gone and deleted. Yeah, there we go. And well, that's how to spam. How did I rotate? Oh, here we go. Rotate. Oh, Control Z. There we go. How do I rotate this entire screen? View. It would help if I remembered how I'd done it the first time. I'll rotate. Image. Okay, that's not done it at all. Okay, Control Shift space. Control Shift space. No. Control space. There we go. There we go. No. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I think I'm gonna have to zoom out a bit more. No. It's so difficult. Right, that looks almost correct. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And so if we close that one, yeah. My colour mode. There we go. Okay, so we can scribble on this one. What's on that one? Yeah. Okay, so if we... Okay, so what I'm going to just do is delete. I'm going to just remove some of the layers that I'm not working on because I'm starting to get confused. And me confused is a bad time. So we know we've got nothing on these layers. So we'll just chuck those away. So if we hide that one, I can't see anything. Hide that one, that's important. So we'll rename this layer. Where is rename? Oh. Can I rename you? Okay, select. Right, I'm going to colour you in blue, green, so that's a keepy layer. Now you're a keepy layer, so we'll lock you. And you've got nothing. You are that, so we'll put you down there at the bottom. Yeah, and then we'll put you there. Oh, it's locked, so we can't move you. Okay, so we lock you two because we want to keep you ones. What are you? You aren't anything. You aren't anything. Okay, so we will work on this layer. Okay, and itchy ear, itchy ear. Oh, and there's anyone wondering who's watching this back or what have you, the music I'm listening to is 12 hours of lo-fi beats by the Relaxed movement. It's literally copyright-free music. It's encouraging people to use it in videos and stream. So, and this person makes all their music themselves. So it's pretty cool, pretty chilled. I don't listen to it at work because that won't end well. That will lead to me sleeping at work. Quick hydration. It's been 20 minutes now. I think it's time. I need to take the plunge and just start drawing. So it would help if I had my mouse in the right place and a brush selected. There we go. So We're going to do some guidelines based on what we've already got. So, oh, you can tell I'm not used to this. Look at the wibbly wibbly. And then I think eyes will be about here. This is where. Oh, that's awful. Control Z exists for a reason. There we go. I think, yeah, so if we do the eyes about here. Yeah, right now I'm just sketching in guys' lines. And the mouth here. And we'll do, oh. So if I quickly, you guys don't have to see this, but yeah, so the ears, basically is about level with the eyes. Okay, so I am referencing my koala image, my lovely koala images. So if we do big koala ears from like here, and they go like that. Yeah, you can tell I'm used to sketching with a pencil, and it's weird not looking at my hand as I'm drawing, so I am getting slightly. Oh, that one's awful, but oh well. There we go. Yep, there we go. I don't think the ear's big enough, so what we're going to do is we're going to quickly do a selectee. No, I'm not. I'm going to do a select area, move a layer, crop the image to an area, transform a layer or selection, line tool, calligraphy, select shapes tool, move tool. Is that it? No, that's pan tool, zoom tool, rectangular selection. Oh, I'm getting to grips with a okay, so I've got that. So I've selected it. Can I resize it now? I'm getting to grips with this entire process all at the same time. So I just want to kind of make the ear a bit bigger, but also lower. Kind of tilty. I'm getting there. I am getting there. And how did I tilty last time? Ah, there we are. Yeah. Okay, so then I want to do another selection. Because we need to get this one nice and big as well. So let's transform the layer. Okay. Oh, that tilts it. Okay, that's quite cool. Now I want to rotate it. And a movie. And nope, that one. And there we go. Okay. And then we go back to the brush tool. There we go. And we're going back to the brush tool and brush. And we're going to try and do, where's my mouse? There it is. How do I unselect an area? How do I release a selection? Oh god. I am not good at this. Oh dear. Line tool, freehand brush tool. How do I remove my selection? What's this one do? Hand tool. Okay. What's this do? Colorize mask tool, smart patch, enclose and fill tool for the contiguous area. Okay. Dynamic brush tool. Does this let me? No. Okay. Right, select. No, okay. You probably want the move tool. There we go. And wait, we'll make you a little bit bigger. Okay. Move you a little bit. Okay, and then we need to tweak you a bit. Basically, at the minute, we're just sort of. Yeah, and if we go to the eraser, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Okay, and then the eraser. Get a bit bigger. Oh, there we go. And then deselect the square. No, I don't. I am having so many issues. And then free brush. Is this right? Yeah. Okay. And then finally we're getting somewhere. Oh, I need to sort the opacity. There we go. There we go. Yeah. And then if we go back to the brush, I'm gonna have to make the brush, the thingy smaller. I think I was at 10. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to do the circle tool so I can have two eyes, because we're going to use a base of... there we are. So... oh, that's hideous. Nope. Let's undo that. Okay, so we're going to do a sketch of roughly where the eyes will go. Oh god, you can tell I'm not used to drawing on digital, can't you? Okay, so we're just, this is all very rough, and then we'll just sort of like that, like that, like that. Oh god, it's a monstrosity. There we go. There we go, and then nice eyebrows. Nice eyebrows. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Oh well, let's carry on. And the nose here. Yeah, I'm gonna end up retweaking this all. Control, no, shift, no, space. There we are. Okay, so we've got rough shape. We're gonna tweak this a bit as well. So I am actually naturally quite busty, so we're gonna make these a little bit a bit more boobassy. Not loads, just enough. Because to be honest, real boobasses that are really big are not comfortable. So yeah. Okay, and then we'll just do cleavage, more cleavage. There we go. And then space and shift. So yeah, so here's a bit more where more of the tweaking's gonna go. So yeah, so whoop. And we're actually going to hide a hand behind the body, and she's going to have thick thighs. It's like, have you seen koalas? They are not slim, lean things. They are thick. They are thick. Yeah, they're thick. So we're gonna. Yeah, you can tell, God, you can tell that I am not used to digital at all, especially not with the, yeah, I have not drawn in a very long time. Okay, so if we... Oh, I can do it with that. Right, we're not going to worry too much about the feet. Yeah, that's terrifying. But yeah, that is what we've got. Why? Why have you not captured any of this? That's so odd. Why are you not capturing this? Okay, so I've been drawing, but it's not captured anyone. Ah, okay, we're gonna just save this. Save. I'm gonna try window capture and change it to that, and then hide that. Why are we doing this? Why is this not working? Why are you not working properly? Because that is not what I've got going on at the minute. Let me just check my actual live stream. Okay. Right, that's so odd. Yeah. Right, let's bring up this again. Why is OBS not working properly? Okay, let's try this one. Right, let's just, yep, and yep. Okay, you. There's always something. There is always something. And we are going to do display capture. Okay, screen. And we're gonna go, I think this is it. No, that's OBS Inception. There we go. There's my monstrosity. There's my monstrosity. You need to come out of the group. No, you can't be in the group. I'm having a little bit of a thing here. No, you need to come out of that group as well. No, out. There we go. And then there we go. And then if I resize this. Right. There we go. There we are. Sorted now. Sorted. And then I just have to close you. Add a random scene. Yeah. No. No, cancel. Yeah, you're just going to have to deal with another me for a minute. There we go, and then you can go away. There you go. You only need one me. And my webcam's frozen. Fantastic. There we go. It's not a stream, one of my streams, unless I've got technical difficulties, is it really? Okay, so this, as it currently stands, is my masterpiece. She is majestic. She is not terrifying in the slightest. Not at all. But you can get the gist of what I'm going for here. Yeah. I feel like I need to sketch in some hair. But base level wise, not awful. But I do now need to go in and draw the rest of the scribbles. Okay. Right, here we go. So we've got the face sort of like here. And we're just going to switch to the koala. We do have a bit of a round face, so we're not going to go too pointy. So, yeah, so controlling. So I'm using an anime figure as my starting off point essentially, but might not stay anime once I get drawing a bit more. So we're going to go a bit softer, she says, as she completely follows the line. I've got cables for the tablet everywhere. Okay, and then what was it to rotate? Is it this one? No. There we go. I can tilt you a bit there. Woo! Yeah, because no, that's wrong. Oh, I've tilted this as well, so that's why that's not working properly how I wanted. There we go. So we're just going to do a quick little erase job on you. Yeah, I've literally just put you back to the same position, but oh well. Kind of want... No, that's... I did not put my thingy back small enough. There we go. Shift. Okay, so it's just shift and space. Okay. I think that's back to... Yep. Yeah, as a rough sketch it will do. Okay, so we're going to go neck. And we're just going to sort of take this arm down here. It's hiding. She's hiding something. We don't know what, but she's hiding something. And if we just... Is there a way to flip it? Like a quick flippy? Can I just flip it at all? No. Split. Just want to flip. Flip it. Flip it. Flip. Layer, select, filter, tools, settings. No. Okay. It's none of those. Edit shapes tool, calligraphy. Okay, horizontal mirror, vertical wrapper mode, no. Okay. Well, we'll have to just rotate you again. Woo! And we'll draw you kind of upside down. There we go. Her arm's going to be hiding as well, because right now I do not want to try and draw hands. Yeah, hands is a no for me right now. We've established that I'm not able to do much, so hands is a no. Okay, and then hair wise, so if we look at the reference images, a lot of it's up. I mean, I kind of have it going on anyway with my hair, just like up. So we're just gonna thinky. There we go. So it will probably have some strandy bits. Yep, strandy bits. And there we go. Oh, no, that's not where I wanted that. I didn't need to pay attention. And then strandy bits. And then some sort of... I went off the drawy bit there. So she had a part, and then hair in front, and then hair behind. Hair behind, hair in front, and then a big poofy bit. It's just lots of squiggles. We'll figure out what that is sooner. But she's gonna have like little strands. It'll be like that, and like that. Hair will be like that. Yep, and like that. So she'll have some bounciness, and yeah. But she also needs those slitty pupils that koalas have. And then a little nose. And tiny little spectacles. Go like that over her nose. If I zoom out, you can sort of see the koala there, I think. I feel like the nose makes it a lot clearer that it's koala. And yeah, we're only doing from about the knee up, so yeah. So if we go to the next paint layer. Okay, if we remove this, how awful does it look? It's not bad. You can tell it's a person. But I definitely need to tweak a little bit of it. So what we're going to do is... what's this bit do? Oh, okay. No, we're going to... Yeah, we're in this layer. Take the eraser, erase that. I'm going to zoom in big time here and make this smaller actually. Okay, so we're going to erase this bit of the arm because that is just way too small. We're getting there though. We are getting somewhere. Oh, there's my button to move the thingy around. I knew I had it somewhere, and then boop. And then make you smaller. No, still smaller. There we go. No, that's enough, yeah. Okay. not awful. Boobas need to be bigger. Okay, so we're gonna do a freehand selection tool. So we're just gonna do that, and transform. So we're gonna do sort of like that. You don't need to go up so much, it'll just be bigger. There we go. And then freehand and freehand selection tool, and then just drawing. There we go. I figured out how to get out of it this time. And then like that, draw you. Yep, you're all drawn in. Okay, so let's just do a thing. Boobas. Remove that boobas, that's not right. There we go. Am I on the right layer? Yes, I'm on the right layer. Oh god. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, okay. I think I need to tweak this bit a little bit as well, like here down. Yeah. Oh, I can. Oh, that's wonderful news. Right, so nope. We want to review. Take you away and then change you back to drawing. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Right. So we just take you back up to the top. Yeah, okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there, especially now that you guys can actually see what's going on, which is always helpful. It's always helpful that. So if we go back to this layer, this is our, yep. Can I rename the layer? Please, can I rename the layer? I just want to. We will change the layer properties. Select, no, print timeline. I just want to give it a name. No. Oh, there we go. So this is rough sketch. Rough body sketch. And this is colours. And this is base pose. Yeah. So we're doing rough body sketch is going to be lowered in opacity. Yep. And then if we go on to this one, I zoom in here. We'll focus on the eyes first. Use a 5 pixel brush. Yeah, that'll do. What's this gonna do? Okay, I can do that. Okay. On that side. Yep. Shift. Okay. Yeah, so okay, so I want to sort of just check this image because I love the eyes on this, but I also like characterize. Yeah, okay, I think I've got it in my noggin. We shall see. Okay, so yeah, can't forget the eyelashes. And then but yeah, it's a bit more of a realistic eye, if you will. I mean, as realistic as a eye on a koala girl can get. But yeah, just need to fix this little bit here. That little bit here. Pull out that bit. So we do that a bit more. That. Yep, and then we can tweak where the pupil is. It's a bit more central. There we go. If we just hide this one. I mean, as eyes go, that's not bad. And now I'm going to do something a little bit... Yeah, I'm gonna do a... copy and see if I can flip it. Control C, Control V. Okay, and then if I, never mind. And select. Select. Okay, and then can I flip it? That's distorting it. Oh, okay, that's how I can do it. Okay, so if we trash this one and then see that one again. And select this guy. And then transform. Okay, so I've got it selected. Can I then copy selection to new layer? Okay, so that's that one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so if I select, no, so see, we're just going to polygon it. That's worked really well so far. And then if I want to transform, no, not mirror. I want to swip it. And mirror horizontally. There we go. If I do this. There we go. That's too much. Yeah. Oh. There it is. Okay, there we go. And then if I do a new one on this layer, I can tweak it a little bit as well. So look about level. They do look about level. Yeah, there we go. There we go, and then brush. And then if we merge with label up. Okay. There we go, there's our eyes. And if we just close with body sketch, that's not too bad. And then we zoom out. And then let's just having it the correct way up would probably help. Oops. Let's see. Right. Yeah. Okay. We might want to tweak these both a little bit more, but we'll get the rest of the face done first. Okay. Same on. Yeah. So. This will be more of a skin tone thing than a actual yeah, this is going to be more of a skin tone thing than anything for her nose. So if we there we go. Okay, so if we go back to our drawing brush, we're gonna if we do the mouth, a little bit of a cheeky smile. And there we go. We'll aim for a little bit more uppy bit. There. And then if we go to take this right down, like really small, like tiny. Okay, that's too small. Yeah, there we go. That might be a bit better. There we go. Okay. And same here. And here. And that. And then make the line a little bit. No, we're trying to get to 5 again. That'll do. Zoom out. We want to get her sort of her glasses, so we are going to use the ellipses for that. So ellipses tool. And we will, oh, oop, I didn't do the opacity back. That's probably why it didn't work properly. Right. Okay, and then we select the shape. Okay, you want move tool? Is that the move tool? Transforms the layer? No. Right, we're gonna do an ellipses. Yep, and then the move tool. So we will want to rotate the movie to about here. Make it a little bit bigger. Yeah. And then if we control B and then control V, there we go, and then select this one again. Oh no, select this one again and then move it. Let me just quickly show this one a bit. Yeah, okay, and then on this layer we go to this selection, no, this selection, and we move that a little bit close, no, I keep forgetting to select the transform bit, and then this bit, there we go. Yeah, there we go. And then merge with it. Okay, and perfect. And then brush. And if we zoom out a bit, there we go. We're getting there a bit more. Okay, we're getting there a bit more. Slowly, slowly, I'm remembering how to do these things. Quick hydration. Right, so we're gonna start on the face shape now. It's gonna have quite a little bit of a roundy shape, roundy face. Yeah, and Control Shift rotate so I can do it better on this side. Because let's face it, my hand only really wants to turn one way. And it is not the way I need it to be turning. There we go. Nope, no, not quite. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we want to just have a quick bit of erasery, take you up a little bit. Yeah, let's rub you out here. And then, yeah, and then put you back down. No, it's this button here. There we go. Yeah, we're going to try again with this side. And you up again. Yeah, when I'm drawing like this, because I'm not holding on to anything, I'm just like, my hand's a bit like, what do I do with this hand? So it's just sort of sitting curled up and clawed in my lap, to be honest, at the minute. Okay, so that's kind of what I was going for. Not quite. So we'll just. It would help if I kept this. I could see this size for reference. So yeah. So we'll just do that. Move that. Take the size back down. There we go. Rotate you again. So we take the rough body sketch away. It's a face. It's a little bit bug-eyed, but it's a face. And that's all that matters. We've got a lot of fine tuning to do still, but we're still in the rough sketch phase. So if we zoom in here, I think eyebrows would be helpful. That'd help. Now, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So if they're not exactly the same, that's fine. However, if they are completely different, that's less fine. So we just do a little bit scribbly so we can sort of see, because that's going to be a bit of a colour. There we go. Yep. And I keep forgetting I can move it like that, and then control space, no, control shift. Yep, and then we're going to start doing the hair. So what we're going to do is we are going to have a big bit coming down here, and then another bit coming here. Oh no. basically it's just a lot of not super controlled, but there's definitely like something there. And then this is where the curls will start. So yeah. 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 And then yeah. And it would help if I hadn't gone off my pad again. Yeah. So more of those. So yeah, this is definitely a rough sketch for the hair. There we go. Actually, no, I can do it this way. Yeah, and then shift like that. So that, and we'll have lots of curls like here. Yeah. And whoop, 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 whoop. Yep, and there we go. I'm just sketching a little part line there. And then, yeah, there we go. That's apparently how I get things to where I want them now. I just go all the way around. And then like that. And big poofy. Big layers. And then more curls going like that. Yeah, curls are fun to draw, not so fun to look at after, from experience. And we'll stick a bit there. They are they can go frizzy so easily. They can, yeah, my sister has a lot more ringlety curls than I do. I've got more like loose, mine are a lot looser. But yeah. So there are different levels of curls, and obviously if she's having her hair back, like that, and then like that, and like that. So it's going to be like anime, but my style. My version of anime. Okay, so if we zoom out for a minute and remove the base body. Okay. Okay, so if we zoom in a bit here, we want a bit more body here. There we go. And we'll start on the ears. Ears, the most important part of the ears. So it would help if I had more room. There we go. No, there we go. So a quick look at our reference picture for there we go. Koala ears. Yeah, they're very tufty, and they've got that little bit that goes in. Yeah. So what about here? Okay, and then this one, I am so descriptive of what exactly it is I'm doing as I'm doing it, but yeah, we have got ears. And then we've got that going on again. And then floof, 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 floof. Can you tell I'm slightly not sure what to do with the ears? Yeah, so we'll do that. I think the hair's gonna need another go over because I don't. Yeah. Like the face, not too bad. The face is okay. Right, and then we've got more head. More of the head is here, and that's a lot more pulled back. Yeah, you can tell I've not really thought much about the hair. And we're just gonna have big strands like that, and then another one like that, and then on that, and one like that. And if we close the face, sort of better. Yeah, it's not awful. Ooh. We want the opacity back up. No, we don't want the opacity back up on that one. There we go, that's what I'm on. So what we do want to do is add a neck. Start adding a neck because I think that's what's not helping. Right then. There we go. I need to zoom out a bit so I can see. Straightened up. Yeah, I'm gonna need to move this head a bit. To put it simply, I'm gonna need to move the head. If we get that, okay, yeah, okay. Alright, we're gonna do a rectangle tool on the head, transform, and move it. Down a bit, there we go. We don't want her to, she's not a giraffe. She is a koala lady. So, we need to make the way smaller. There we go. So I was thinking, we'll just sketch in. Oh, I'm still in eraser mode. That would help if I wasn't. There we go. So I was thinking we want some cleavage. Like that. The bulbous already. So where's my description? The government high neck shirt with upside down heart cut out. That was it. So the shirt something like that. In terms of high neck shirt, it would help if I would stay in the bounds of. Yeah. Alright, let's undo all of that again. Yeah, So the shirt neck will come up to about here. I just need to rotate you a little bit. There we go. So if we, in fact, I'm going to rotate you all the way around so I can draw a better heart. We want a nice big heart. And same here. Yep. There we go. And then we'll have the boobus there. And rather than a waist, and then rather than a waistcoat, well, she will have a waistcoat. It will have more of a waist cinchery thing. So it would be a bit easier to see on this one. Yeah, the face is a lot less rough than this bit. And then the buttons. So if we do this, the buttons, so yeah, they do not want to stay closed. But they're going to, because she's going to have a small waistcoat. It's also going to go down here, really high there. There we go. And let's take you up a little bit because we went too high with too much with the boobas. The boobas need to be fixed on this side. There we go. And back down to 4, I think it was. Yeah. And then that. Yeah, and that's just got one button there, and it's going to be a koala button. Yeah. We'll zoom in a bit. So we're going to have like that. Like that. That here. Like that. Yeah, perfect. And then I don't know if my might pick that up, but my tummy is going like a lot. So we're gonna big poofy sleeves. Big poofy sleeves. And these are called leg of mutton sleeves, so they're really big and poofy. I might do them poofier. It's just a lot of the big, almost like another pair of ears are on her arms. So, again, like that. Like that. So we do that bit is there, and then this bit is sleeve. And that bit's also sleeve. And then a band. And this will all be part of the jacket. This is all part of the jacket. Like a little waistcoaty thing, which is going to have straps. Yep. I've just had a twig. Where's my mouse cursor? There we are. And it will be closed by a little koala button right there. And if we just zoom in here, yeah, this needs to be a bit more like that. Yeah. Okay, and then if we flare that out a bit, I can't quite get it flary. I can't get my wrist to do what I need it to. There we go. Yeah, and that side's fine. So if we have another koala button here. So it can go like that actually. Oh, I do like that. And we might end up doing more. But there we go. And then yeah. So and we've just got our arms left to do. Okay, we can do this. And shift, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, we'll do this on first. So this is going to be sleeve still. And it's going to be a big flowy drapey sleeve. Because why not be extra? It'd help if I stayed on the tablet pad again. And then you'll just see her little arms hiding. Same with this one, so we just, yeah, and then like that, and then whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted at all. So if we zoom out a bit more, and if we remove my rough sketch, there is our second little doodle. It's a bit more, so we started with this, then we went to that, and now we've ended up with this. So I'm probably going to refine this when I have some spare time, do some doodling, maybe add some leg, just get it a little bit more cleaned up. And yeah, I think next time we stream I may do something different. May well do, I don't know, my reading list, sorting out my list of projects I've got to do, that sort of thing. But yeah, and hopefully next time I won't have as many technical difficulties compared to this time. I mean, at least my mic was going, it would have been nice if you could see my drawing of this monstrosity as it happened, because honestly, as I was drawing it, it was terrifying over the top of this. Yeah, but I mean, from this to that, it was pretty decent. I may definitely need to make the hair a bit bigger. I'm gonna have a think. Why are you? There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe make the ears a bit bigger. Work on the hair a little bit more. The outfit. I mean, the face is still needs some tweaking. There is not much space on that face. Like, I may need to make it the features smaller, possibly. More than likely, I will need to make the features smaller. If we just look at our colours. So if I just knocking things over now. Yeah, so the ears will be like this colour here. Skin will be the peach fuzz. The blue grade pale slate will be probably the shirt, like this bit. Like I might possibly. I'm just gonna do another layer. Yeah. So I might possibly just zoom in a bit. Instead of having this going down like that, it might possibly be a case of like that and like that. Like, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, she could still have another top under there, like a corsety thing, so it's not boobs everywhere. But yeah, so if we that. Yeah, I feel like maybe the shirt and then a corset sticking out. That would definitely get the Victorian feel. Then I could have fun with some like lacy bits, like lace along here, lace. So it's like a corset sticking here. You got that bit. Yeah, and then boobs. Work on the cleavage a little bit more. So if I hide that layer. Yeah, I think that might work better with Victorian Librarian. I'm just gonna what is it? Merge layer below. Control E. There we go. So if we zoom out. Control space. Yeah, I think as a base idea, it's not bad. Need to make her ears bigger, that's for sure. Like maybe might go comically large, just because then it balances out with the arms. More than likely I'll do the legs as well at some point, pop those in. But if we look at where we started, so it's the playful hands behind the back. I'm not doing anything. Secretly she's holding like a stabby weapon. So yeah, you can see here that's the sleeves I'm going for. Sort of like, yeah, that low cut thing. I could go for something like this, but yeah, I don't know. And if I move this a bit, yeah, I might do just a bit further past the legs. I just don't think we won't be seeing much, so I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, she won't be in pretty shoes. I'm planning to put her in panda slippers. She's gonna have panda slippers on her feeties. But yeah, I think, yeah, I definitely need to tweak the face a little bit. I do like the vibe it's giving. Maybe just looking at this, if I zoom in, where are you? There we are. bigger. Oh, my tummy is questioning my choice of dinner. So if we just add a bar there and like there, and just have that disappearing up into her hair, and then like that there as well. She's gonna have little thingies, and then we want to put some eucalyptus leaves like in pockets, so I need to give her a pocket. So it could be a case of her skirt starts like here. I mean, historically they wouldn't have. They would have started. They were very they were high waisted, but like this little hip divoties, and then the waistband here. I'll fiddle with it over the coming days. I am so used to being able to left click and pan. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I like it. It's not as awful as I was expecting it to be. And when it started with this, I merged them. That's what's up. Yeah, with that monstrosity, and then instead we've got that. If I just Control E, there we go. You're merged again. There we go. It's better. Yeah, I think that works. But yeah, I think that is it for now. If you're watching this back, thank you. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe. See when I go live. I have now got Twitter. I don't. It's called X now, but I will always call it Twitter because that's what I know it as. It's what I've always known it as. And yeah, so you can follow me there. I'll put a link in my channel bio. And yeah, till next time, look after yourself. Be good. If you can't be good, be careful. Bye. Bye bye.